Good evening. On Journal's second segment tonight, we'll be talking about the recent changes in the South Carolina probate code, impacting women, wills, and estates, with our guest, Adele Pope, who is an attorney and the vice chairman for the South Carolina Commission on Women. Welcome, Adele.
Glad to be here. Thanks.
Now, this is not a subject that has been talked about very broadly for a long time. I think men have been the ones who kind of handled all the wills and all the business of the families, and that particular trend is very rapidly changing. Why should women be interested in this subject of wills and estates?
Well, I think for the same reason, Sheila, that everyone's interested. That is that we spend our entire lives putting together what will ultimately be called our estate. And it seems just reasonable and logical that we would be interested first in what happens to that at our deaths, and second in who are the people or who is the person who will help us get it from typically our generation to our children or our lower generations, other people in our family.
This has not always been the case, however.
Well, not always, but from the perspective of women, as we are becoming more interested in all aspects of life and our business, if you want to call it that, then it's appropriate that we be more interested in our final business, let's call it.
And families have changed a great deal. There are more women who are head of households now than ever before.
That's certainly the case.
We used a term, probate code, in the very beginning as I was introducing the segment. What is probate code? Define that for me.
Well, in its narrowest sense, probate code deals with the laws related to death and the passage of property at death, either under a will or in an intestate situation. Intestacy simply means where there is not a will involved. Our South Carolina probate code, which we'll be talking